Hi, I'm Joseph Patrick, co-founder of Lamont Brothers, and in today's video, I want to give you an idea of how to recognize and diagnose dry rot that might be in your home. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have a lot of rain each year, and it means the water barrier and keeping water out of your home is very, very important because it can create some significant damage if it gets inside your structure. So the areas that you want to start to look at your home if you're concerned about water damage or dry rot is first start with your deck to wall flashings. These, if they're done wrong, basically funnel water right inside to your walls, and everything below that gets water on it inside of the wall, and it can cause some pretty extensive and massive damage to the 2x4s, the plates, insulation, sheathing, everything can get rotted out. And so you want to look there. The other areas are roof flashings. So look at skylights, look at chimney flashings, look at wall to roof transitions. If those flashings are done wrong, it's going to funnel water right inside to the roof structure and then sometimes to the attic or the walls from there. And so it can cause some pretty significant water damage there. Third, you want to look at window and door openings. So this is where a window or door is installed, the flashing's not done correctly on the outside of it, and so it's funneling water behind the siding. Sometimes this can just damage siding, sometimes this funnels it into the wall where it damages the sheathing and the 2x4s and the insulation and everything inside the wall. It can also cause some pretty extensive water damage and rot if it's not caught early enough. Last, you want to look inside the home and see what areas have the potential to create water damage from inside the home. The biggest thing to look at from our experience is shower pans. This is both a fiberglass shower pan or a tile shower pan. We've seen significant issues with both. And what you really want to take into account is just look at what's underneath it. So if it's over a crawl space, crawl into the crawl space and just observe what's above. Or if it's on a second story, just keep an eye on the drywall beneath the shower pan, because if it's significantly leaking, you're going to begin to see brown staining or other indications of water from underneath. So how do you diagnose whether there's dry rot there or not? The easiest way to do that is to take a screwdriver or other relatively blunt object but has a point, so not a knife that's sharp, but a relatively blunt object, and try to penetrate the wood that you're concerned about. If the wood's significantly dry rot, that screwdriver is going to go right in. It's going to penetrate, half an inch, an inch, 3 inches. At some dry rot that we've seen, when it's really bad, you can push a screwdriver right through the wood and then take your fingers and start pulling apart the wood. That means the dry rot is significant and it needs addressed very quickly, and it's probably going to be a pretty big repair. If you can't penetrate the wood at all, the wood's not rotten yet. You still might have a waterproofing issue, but it hasn't gotten very bad. So if you're concerned that you might have dry rot or water damage in your home, it's very important that you address it sooner rather than later. We did a repair for a shower that was leaking for a client recently who knew that there was probably leaking for about the past 5 years, but he waited until now to address it. Because of that, the water continued to leak, and it added thousands of dollars to the cost of the repair. So don't wait to address it. Look at these areas in your home. Use the screwdriver tip to try to address and assess how bad the damage is, and then start the repairs process. A typical repair process for us looks like us coming out and doing some exploratory demo. It's okay to tear whatever's rotten off. You're not going to make it any worse than it is. And then you can really assess what's it going to take to really repair it. Thanks for watching. For more info, check out some of the other videos that we've done showing you specific instances of dry rot in a kitchen and in some beams, or check out our website for more information about home remodeling. Thanks.